Okay, arafo yema ho ache na yema ho akwaba emfamra Kings TV GH ena enso eye nia yefra ne fieda emra social tenase na yare agude mu nsema ya to ne din sports Kings Power Sports why no yade eba ena eye September no ne de toso eye edu eye mienu meche 12 of September 2025 Ocha Brennan dia non do abo area upon Simano and 9 ewo fidemo oni entena freezer bray enso kwapem se eye duba akwaba bo area upon no eya gudemu nsema kan so ena ne yatena se ere beba kwam no ne as usual microphone so club aye games is back and is back again yebedu command na Italian Calcio Serie A Sasuna Spanish Premier La Liga Santander BBV Yerhun Samno Ebeba Sasuna Bundesliga Yebedu Nkomo Enso area amount Yes Sasuna coaches no ahead of weekend games ya Amo Ebaba Bona Manchester Derby and a press conference Toja Aya Pep Guardiola ni Ruben Amorim Enso be press conference Sasuna Enra Eddie Howe and so a press conference ahead of Newcastle United Wolves game no and after to Burnley Liverpool a player from Arne Slot and so a press conference and yet won Sina and so baba no penalty and so Ruben Amorim so player from Arne Slot Akasa era for Alexander Isak Samson di Hawo and so dem komo area tudwa yebedi nkomo Ruben Neves and komo na ma bonten so ba so Ruben Neves ye ajabi wa ajabi tiase aw aye Diego Jota etimi to an yira ye friend root omo say on Ruben Neves ehye ho na image no ye de ni na enso e de beba Chelsea unsam ha breaches ye de breach charges na mo enso de charge o muni na no ye de unsam no enso beba wura mu enso Arsenal Manchester United Real Madrid Kylian Mbappe wura mu enso akwakoto watch ye de unsam no beba fie Ghana Premier League 2025-2026 is back again. I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Indeed, Ghana Premier League is back again. Yabedun commander. Ewa near from the nation's Wembley, Accra Sports Stadium. Yabedun commander. Adam House of Folk. And how United Sapsona. Uboromotana. Our Brokum Golden City Park, Brokum Chelsea, and Siane Kumasia Sante Kotoko, and a airboy to Siadon Sam Ebaba, a frontier from Aminu, Muhammad, and Zakasa, I don't know new season, South Sunaba Romo, and your communication director, Edema Kumasa Sante Kotoko Kuno, a player from lawyer, Safu Duku, Esqua, and so Akasa, South Suna, a year KSC, Soccer Academy, a Division 1 side, and so announced. A former Bia United of Aquatano coach, a player from Richard Intojan, yet hon Samno Ebanti, this a many more, and a yatanasia, yet eba, and na a fieda, and tea Maza fieda dear, yen 2-4, and tea Urama, and na Utu says Stadio Dimotri, ye not ye the same, ye near the same, ye near the same, na Bibia and so at me, and so Aquaso Kama, Utu say enya for the agrocra. Yet on some Ebanti Maza fieda dear, yen 2-4. Aha, boys, no, and number of muho draw because a year womb weekend, no, a year womb sounds like a froya, but didn't talk. A tea budget line and any gas no chroma de massa. Yep, magabo cry, it's a bit so. Now ye piana ye party near papo. Now, one, ye run to chrome. A tea and now young apostle Jesse in a martian come up. Openya frano aye coach babayara ono na otu say mama me young apostle Jesse a ehemia ene ye don sene ba once again between Osman Jovadi Ahmed Ayat eka team no Samsung GH ono a ene dandame control me kama chief executive producer aya Ken Halid nana question for the day no and as a question of the day yere ebeba mame aya haso folk ene asante koroko jesi no na feso fato so na yendi nkomo enfamonti kotoko ene asante koroko ne house of folk jesi no wei eye omu awe jesi hwan na ne de eteso hwan na ne de efe yamia no kwena fanum yeni nyina omo de na efe eti comment section no obetimi de abana fesu ya kenkan enso ere amana bibia atimi akoso live enso Facebook on Kings TV GH mame goalkeepers aye jesi no for asante koroko eni bo kwa ne tin enso ade aye house of folk en me pato ene na daso no enti Benjamin Sane ene Avrantia fan aye Muhammad Kamara o cheki ahwan na ni jesi no efe pa enti comment section no o de ba ye be kenkan enso amount enti eno and a question for the day utu say anya fadia grand ahomra na yenwuram ewa monone na afisu latest ni na no yenko enkonkofa emfamra once again miti and Osman Jovari ye kwaba sesia ina afisu ye de amonone nsam no enso atimi ede aba ewo jumade no south to say anya fadia gro Kings TV GH Kings Power Sports 1 and wasugusu awutie ni yenkomra sesia enti orofo yema ho achena yansan ema ho akwapa emfamra Kings TV GH amra so se yebewram enso wa monone na feso latest ni na yatimi enso akwakofa edi abro na ene amonone nkomo no ena otu se na yewramo na yakwakodini kama enso yama ene yefieta enti edu fieda de amasa yentufo oya danya boys ne girls no yebe hu adru enso town yebe si from ayiyo enso ho en anopami rusty na to say ayade ayiyo no enso gusu ekoso ni na no enso ho nsamayer eba mame ne ne te enso de Manchester na otwawe ye enom enso betodwa no na minti nkomo kakra enso emfamo Roma near for Spanish Premier La Liga Santander BPV no ayade match day 4 en enso etodwa Friday night yebe kwa konya Sevilla enso tena fie 7 pm no enso abodi etia eche ewo ne ne tem enso Ramon Sancho Pihua ewo ena sagem etodwa ne ade center road for penalty ere half you aya Abarola aya Rogers no ena ekwa kojinamo as center referee mame German Bundesliga me pacho Roma ena ewo Bay Arena yebe kwa konya Bay over Leverkusen enso ebo 6:30 no ede etia Jan Frankfurt ayade Dennis aya Artican ono ene kwa kojinamo enso as center referee nano enso aya update ya yare aba mamenianete enso adu Roma friendly championano me pacho na yebe kwa konya Olympic Marseille ebo bo etia Laurent eno enso ye near front 6:45 na sakam etodwa na ura nyambo Saturday matches no yebe nya ne netem enso ade Arsenal ebo bo aya 11:30 etia Nottingham Forest ewo EPL Southna Bournemouth ebo etia Brighton Hove Albion yebenya Everton Aston Villa and for West Ham United 4:30 ebo etia Tottenham Hotspur Southna Roma 7 pm no yebekwa kunya Brentford ebo etia Chelsea alele Blues ani nano enso matches ebetimi atodwa sign mame another matches no ayade Spanish Premier La Liga Santander KBBV yebenya Rasi Saida Ochina amo body etia Rima Resasuna Athletic Club Beba Ebebo Etia Niani Tem Ansuade Deportivo Alaves yebakwa kunya Atletico Madrid boss 7 p.m. no and some etia Flower no Ansua Niani de ere match sebe toja German Bundesliga or Trebenya Bam Bamunche and some body etia Hamburg South America kunya Juve Italo Calcio Serie A no and so body etia Niani de and some international Milana and so 4 p.m. no and I saw game toja Fiorentina about body etia Napoli League ano yebenya Oze and so Niani de and some AS Monaco na boni nano and some dot and I saw games and some toja na ya touch kama era ma ewojimade so mami abronche fun aya John League Donnarumma na first minute kuma kakra and some fama ni na se rema John League Donnarumma no ni amense kanisa ya tia bobo kwani tem and so Manchester City wa sha to se trade no anum and say ya ne kaba into Roma 25 jersey no and abronche fun John League aya Donnarumma no and some share man ye and some at Manchester City ani nano aya update anayare apa away from that young pasa now first team koma mami opanitem and sate aya Hansi Flick any akodana so panite eri Thiago Alcantara or aya former Liverpool Bamunche era first one ye tem and so pasa Spanish aya mefeda ere non and so me ramo awa ye tem and so aya meche Hansi Flick omo backroom staff from ano ense na first one pass team A no ensum akwa juma na niamense kanese aya do no enso be ya assistant aya manager and first one be key our technical matters enso da ma opanya for Hansi Flick ani na no ensum update ya and ya apa ewo juma de so away from that yan team come our branch for Luis Diaz Ashaye na niamense kanese almost during the summer 2024 no Kobasa now to say Liverpool and some Manchester City no more per akotana ye for Luis Diaz Emma Manchester and as a Liverpool catch Manchester City recruitment team ne say propose say Colombian international send come and share exchange no for Julian Alvarez na mo Manchester City and sorry to dwa say enya do mo Everton player e dey mo arch rival Emma Liverpool and so at the same time and some at the chum says some tomu player and fama nyadi so betimi tomu a player and some at some near te at the update no and I didn't send it to ja young kona first mom Kylian Mbappe watch on first minute come kakra and some fama way Kylian Mbappe on and so at me on very near te at the new Champions League watch and on inspire where a new Champions League inspire watch on a partner with La Liga watch designed by Hublot omo enetimi enso create sa new timepiece erman ye tem enso de Kylian Mbappe na omo se sa watch we no osanka oton anase udi wuram ewo market ya 11,800 euros and omo enso betimi atonti ye tem enso 11,800 euros and otu se Kylian Mbappe ne watch na enso etimi watch nano and so I update your epa into the Sadeba Kanasika Masa Sebo Chani nano and some Mbappe or the Miamani nano and some somebody epa Mamia branch your friend Dini Hosen and your non-qua on Eda Melitawo na Niamin said Kanasa Madrid. So almost big games at this season Madrid Ebabono I don't and so best started a branch here from Eda Militao and the Hansen and so was Santa Baco. Now I'm saying some ranch no amo about compliment with each other. Nina and some say the Hansen or more composed with ball in terms of say on distributing first so anticipation level no awosro horse abrantia front militao aggressive no and for them and so very strong near front space and so tough in terms of physical draws no on and so the partner abrantia your front the hands when and so can be and mad bobo kun and so the sansam no to just say do big games and so team partner samrantia anywhere ni no and some update ya and I yari eba awojuma so away from that young ramo AEK artists and so Christian so Niamensa can someone answer former Manchester United air striker a branch from Anthony Martial and so no apart Niamensa can say I AEK artists no and so it's me of a branch from Martial I to nearity at 6 different clubs and so object eba a branch from finisher junior and some kasaria fan yanity and sharing a dance nasa shegwa na ojina supporters na nim na osana fe or dada no say asane de or say Brazilian culture asano Brazilian culture say since no a branch from finisher junior koda and na osa na osa na ni jesa osa enti eni kwansa manfo kasa na oshegwa na akwa gina no opponent supporters anim na osa di huro mo sanye sanete ni nanam enso ya branch nete enso de finisher junior onkomo and ya to dwama me branch from Benjamin Pava ene uroma Benjamin Pava enso a join Olympic Dimanche enso near friendly champagne ni nano update yar aba na mame a branch ya from Andrew Onana ni video no fato so mame na first meeting komo ha Onana video branonom enso eti near the team enso the play more enra owram enso near ya from amateur transport take enti na walupuno enso da mame kakra na bipiam enso timi akoso enti Andrew Onana oro enso rom akwabo the amateur transport enso take on alone ni nano enso update yar eba na mame Onana abra transport perform enso timi onveli no as omu new player enti eno and a dash kunisuna ni nano update yar eba enti officially a branch from Andrew Onana odom enso timi remo transport mame brana Onana otimi remo transport omu medical center wey brana Onana ewuram medical center no ngado ana doubt kunu no enti urama bibia enhwe da so kama video official unveiling omo confirm ya no no walupu ne kama enhwe da mama enti fa video no fato so na first mintim koma ensum enfama wey Andrew Onana we no enhwe transport Abraham enso etimi onfeli no officially ewo mu social media handles and how to say bibia enso de dem a utu say of Flip United badge no na to transform badge no so no de kire support ensere so no Onana wa ba ne de na wa ba obaya adwuma ne kama na bibia enso atimi akoso ne na no enso update ya no pari eba yankwana fashion kama ewa branch for Matia Popovic dia Matia Popovic no niamense kan se ne no watimi enso room assign a new contract na so assign a contract as a new CSK Moscow player from Napoli, Mecha Naples. Na enra ya woda ena bibia ebeto dwasa akodana ya fon Matia Popovic no enso awramo ewo CSK Moscow ensum ewo ne de Russia Moscow ena na Montesa na amose Napoli ebenya 10% sano close no enum enso shima to se bibia ensum kwazo kama mame Federico Colida Federico Colida niamense kan se Federico Colida ensum atime awramo on a transfer deadline no donum awram Benfica from AS Roma 1 million euros fee and Italian talented midfielder no ensum atimi enso akwa awrama ni no enso update ya and anabari aba awotuma so yankwa branch from Jota Silva. Here we go to Besiktas no enso atimi abunaketemo ensum efi Nottingham Forest na niame second say loan fee no 3 million euros option to buy no and some 17 million euros and I work on the team and so ate meche besita in case some person I will make it tell permanent enso betimi making it permanent teller ni na update by no and a branch from Jota Silva and some etimi flyer edi every bobo kwa the team and so ate besitas announce and Nottingham Forest Ramo and some besitas nano and some update finally official confirm no and as official confirmation about a branch from Emerick Laporte and so a Johnny Athletic Club Bilbao from Anas back home of a branch there and some Emerick Laporte Madika report Ramadata Mamia branch from Jellica Dinaruma and so kasa say we are saying na uye player who coached by Pep Guardiola Sala ya tia bibia enso etre say enema pa bia wo football mu no ano Pep Guardiola Sala ensum ebetimi a cheo osino no Pep Guardiola no epono akodana ye friend Jellica Dinaruma ono I proud of say ono Pep Guardiola a show interest ono no akodani mo osi wa Manchester City ni de obana first way to make history wa we need the UEFA Champions League na so many titles with Manchester City ani nano Jellica Dinaruma onkomo and now the to mame opponent and some Eddie Howe ni audio ne babo ne kama na bibiam enso atimi akoso no panetem enso Eddie Howe enso akasa enkomo Eddie Howe enso di to dwa inansa onom enso de nsema to dwa e for transfer window enche bia eno enso close here and osinyame no kreni group of players omo enso atimi ado omo ti Newcastle United no ado no Eddie Howe nani enso atimi aso yentie Eddie Howe on the reflection on near funnel summer transfer window no.
Yeah, a lot happened. I mean, I think I always say the same in transfer windows. You can make snap judgments once the signings are initially made, but time always is the best judgment of that. And I think we will see how this is viewed as we move forward. My gut feel, the initial reaction is it's been, in terms of the incomings, very strong. I really like the group of players that we've added to the already really strong squad, not just in terms of ability and playing style, but in terms of people. So I think the group and the spirit and the feel of the group will be very strong again. Of course, we've lost a few players in there as well, and that's always an adjustment period for the squad to stabilise and to find its feet, and in terms of a new squad and a new team and all those things that we will now have to go and prove how good we are, but I'm excited about it.
Enti way and small panity and sorry Eddie Howe to Johnny Nano and so I update ya and yari aba e wojumaden so away from that young corner first yentin komodi Howe atuaso edin komase nyamboa weekend simo bo ediatia overam to wonder sign a injury situation e what a camp of Newcastle United ACTA update on a branch from Nick I Watamari and our first Jolinton available for matcha Mobile Ediatia Wobsana and open and so confirm say Nick Watamari and our first son a branch from Jolinton Winano available for Newcastle United on match on the ball Ediatia Wolves Bobokoni Yentie Eddie Howe on injury situations our camp.
What about Nick Waltamada, who you brought in before Leeds but he couldn't play? He has trained with you this week, hasn't he? Is he okay for Wolves? Yeah,
he's fine. He's trained well. Been really, really pleased with how he's looked in the first couple of days. Yeah, a big change for him, big opportunity for him as well. I think he's got a great nature, a great character. He's very calm. He's gone straight into our training and not looked out of place, showed his qualities. So, yeah, really pleased with how he settled in.
Thanks, Fraser.
Enti way and somebody how and share to joining now I update your mame opanitin ansori pomesen enso ene aprontia yefrano Nicolas Jackson ayade pomesen enso atutube eri ama Chelsea ena first English Premier League clubs enso wo ne ne te ede meche English Premier League nom ni na so pani edi tudwasa na mumu wo player bi in the shape of aprontia frano Nicolas Jackson na mumu Chelsea matna wasa akodano matna wa deadline ntimi amfa akodano mone no ena mo tono ena mo de ne efa ha efan kosi nsembebre ema utu se bra akodano etimi silly mover owram ewo ba mu nchina mo de betu dwasa abrantia for Liam Delap no enso anya inji enti abrantia in free Germany enwramo ewo England o se dada ni nan mu ni gidie ewo akodani mo na ena akodano enso etimi esili ni move ayetu ba mu nchino zanka akodaya frano aye Nicola Nasa Frontier Fano aye Liam Delap ampran kambanya sajidie ne sa mo kwa akofra Nicolas Jackson na ene biem opani santo aso etoto de ma English Premier League clubs ne sa mo te England ho Chelsea mo he atete ya mo enhwere Nicolas Jackson famo mo ntmanya sajidie no ankofa akodano ama akodano afri England akowramo ewo Germany oso te sansam no na se enam enhwe ha adwane na no aye pomesi nkomo ana na onsori tu dwana na beri sedi bi ema awojuma de so mame Ruben Neves ene aye mame ne ti enhwede Ruti na niamensa kan se sia no ohwe image eda screen suna aya Diego Jota na wife ye fen Ruth ebeto dasa asa Diego Jota no ni se ne best friend pa no anasa ne best friend aya frontier fano Ruben Neves ama nanu ball kromo boy no e ma mba ya report and ma se Portugal urama Ruben Neves no waye tattoo e dia to ne na ho out to se otimi show near friend solidarity ani ope tribute e dia ma frontier fano Diego Jota o se julamu onom no oni ni wi Andrew Silva ekonya ka kwanhyama brantene gina so etwe ne nkwa na otu sa wohwe image we ya and the first image no a root second image a root on it aya Ruben Neves otu sa aka akwa obe bela sir a frontier from Ruben Neves any root e dia no anofie abomu pa e so otwimie mu no wajamu pu ase obi otwen tampe na sansen beto dwaya na Ruben Neves ni tudwa samasa ono ntimi nya saade no because ne best friend pa sebi otoya kra no yenya bosumi nsia na ofonachi ene nega na sana yere akokofefe omano akwakwa niema ntwa utu se ba sanyanti abranche for Ruben Neves enso adinan aya kissing with an ex best friend wife ye fun aya rutani nano enso update yare eba mame opanitim enso the postcodes enso akasa na nkoma postcode tu dwan nan sa postcode se osha sesiano Andrew Onana eko na Onana kona okono ya de nyambo weekends omukema mbepo e de atiebo kwanetim ansare Manchester City meche Manchester derby no ebe den e de amo so betimi atusu keeper ono ebe tiram asisa kano e de amo kwanetim ansare Manchester United and Manchester City yentie opponent ansare postcodes
of the new lad. Obviously Onana's gone off to Turkey. I think he's gone, so it'd be interesting to see what happens Sunday with the derby. Of course, does the new lad come on, or does he stick with the lad who's played the last few games? I do actually think it'd be tough for a new lad to go into that game at first, but you have to start somewhere. He needs confidence given to him straight away, and he's coming into a team that do concede chances, so it's going to be difficult for him. But again, it's a platform for him to show how good he is.
Enti we and some panity and sure the postcodes and so eri tudwa na yebabaso mebaso na before that no Rama yade Chelsea and sure release statement regarding a year 74 charges efero and some about Chelsea and no betodwa said Chelsea 74 charges and so amount by the FA related to agent regulation and for third party investment and so mu placer and so sensational UEFA enso a confirm say nya dia sesiano no decision pia enso etimi make regarding possibility say La Liga any Serie A matches enso betimi take place US and also Australia nya dia UEFA say decision pia enso etimi ababonte na no enso abchecheri eba na opposition enso an slot akasa eri afa nyampoa weekend so mu kema babo eri etia Burnley na wey na ya bi so opposition enso an slot on manager eri ma Liverpool wakasa sa abranche for Alexander Isak who said during the international break no enso body ma so de minor and also the dinkai or the aseta ebe mo point from John Del Thomas na enso manager eri ma Sweden national team no sa otimi Emma Alexander Isak akonya ema ne besi akan eri ma Sweden also hwe gamer akoda no body man near no Sweden man eno enso chesa akoda na ready for omu game on bebo edi etia Burnley because akoda no tena fiache no se na ni train enso for na mom o hwe aye Gidia ono panya for no aye John Down aye Thompson ono enso aye manager edi ma Sweden edi ma akoda na ye from Alexander Isak no enso chesa akoda na for Alexander Isak no we ready so no enso etima making first step edi ma Liverpool mu game on bebo edi etia Burnley yentie Arne Slot and Alexander Isak the readiness ahead of I
think he missed 3 or 4 months of team sessions, and so now we have to build him up gradually with us playing so many games, hardly any training time. So that's going to be a challenge, but we've signed him not only for the upcoming 2 weeks, we've signed him for I think for 6 years. So yeah, this is what we have to keep in mind, and what the fans have to keep in mind if they see that I take him off at a certain moment, or I only bring him in for a small amount of minutes. That's all for the long-term fitness of the player.
And the criticism you receive?
In football, there's always criticism. So sometimes people cheer for you. So I think after he won the League Cup, everyone was really happy with him. And in other moments, you get criticized. This is part of his life, my life, our jobs. And now he's a player from us, and I'm really happy with that.
Enti wey and small panity and swear and slot and swear to Johnny Nana on a frontier funnel. Alexander Isakani Nano and so update ya and yare apa ewo Jumadian so Janko na first yentin koma and some ewon komo fufromo ni na se urama ni anything and some ate ayamecha slot atoaso and some edin koma and the fan anything and swear de ayamecha transfer windows anase and so din koma the far frontier the Mark Gay, I'm a penum and sorry betuja, say Rama Mark Gay, and I do last minute to move Felia Salmon and so Antimi and Swan Sania Kodana free Aya Crystal Palace. No, Pino Ebetim area to sir, and across a Liverpool Feliana, and also Yamino Crane, a bay ridiculous sono, Ebetimi at deny, Sanomu you close to sign a branch here. You're from Mark Gay, Yentia Aya and slot on Mark Gay's Quite Liverpool and Faso. And signing on.
Nah, I think it would be a bit ridiculous if I'm going to deny that we were close to signing him. That is so out in the open that would be ridiculous. These things happen in football. It happened to our players maybe in the past as well, that they thought they were so close on signing somewhere else, and then in the last moment things changed. And this can happen, and for me, we would have liked to sign him, of course, because we were in for him, and he was, like I've said many times, if we can feel we can strengthen the team with a chance in the market, we never hesitate to do so, and that's what we try to do. But we played 1 or 2 days before, we played Arsenal, where Ibu and Virgil played an outstanding game, and Joe came in 20 minutes before the end, Joe Gomez, and did outstanding as well. With us signing Giovanni Leone, who had his first international call-up, and Ryan and Watto that can play there. So it's not like all of a sudden we don't have options in that position anymore. It's a pity, but not only for us, but also for the player, I think. But he's in a good place, playing at Palace, where he won the Charity Shield and the FA Cup with a very good manager as well. So let's see what the future brings for him and for us.
enti wei and small panity and swear and slot and swear to Johnny Nano and some update here Alexander Isak and opinion from Eddie Howe and so Kasari for Alexander Isak who say no what breaking the silence new relationship with Alexander Isak na and somebody to Johnny Nano say her akodano obeya aswoden because bra Liverpool dene be toja say na omo peno pena hwa na Alexander Isak no ni suban enso esesan ye o say akodano na utu se trainer friend training oma ena oba so a ni asane ne ye bi obeya until say all this statement eba bonten say I say where promises I say he claimed that promises were broken and trust had been lost when in summer operi ensure to Johnny Nano update yana no peri eba enso ewojumade nti on this note yam fancy na yamra na yenya birthday wishes na yentime nwura mu na efisem no yam famra ewojumade nti happy birthday enko emfama honorable Isa Kunade enso ye time constituency research officer Erma NDC amayoku no from a deputy organizer at the Martin constituency. Honorable Obin Francis say memfa on Kings TV G so and shout and anopainti ay honorable Yakopon Koswana on tetre wachimo on Koswana first so nyum for dum fon kwadu mo ma unyanhira na o mana batan kese no enye kese enso wo so o mo wanim enso enkoso enye shrine na afeso ntinanim emfama na onkoso na o mo ho ban famfra ni boni bia nti honorable Isa Kunade Town constituency research officer happy birthday on Kings TV GH. And on this note, yam fancy na quick one, yam refi seminar so na yam fefi seminar and so Emma ewojumade nti urama efi seminar yare eba mame near front Ghana Football Association among enso uramu ede near front revolution for 2024 and 2025 at aba almost enhanced match day security protocols, updated regulations, South Sudan new media and marketing regulation, new medical regulation, and 30 brand new booth for each club, 30 new football for each club licensing standard push not higher. South Sudan for the first time, each club will be on MCB receiving 1 million Ghana cedis operational money, and for the first time prize money no, and so I were 9.5 million Ghana cedis. Otuseni nano, and so I want somebody ever way pre-match any post-match conference. FSA mandatory South Sudan mandatory halftime flash interviews, and so omodi aba for assistant coaches only. South Sudan GPA matches no about live and so Onia TV any TV3 out to seni nano and so update here na House of Folk ball area tia Ho United Santa referee Daniel ni lie ono ene kwa coachina mu as Santa referee assistant like one Sat Abloto like 2 Alex Osam 4th referee Emmanuel Graham and now some officials and amo ebehwe game na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebeba na watimi grace occasion no and for Stone Boy the Beam Nation president ebeba no watimi occasion station with star-studded performance ebeba Accra Sports Stadium out to send Accra Sports Stadium ebede na mami Adriana Stars bo ko no mama mo old VIP star no Fato old one no Fato sona bibia enso enko kama we old VIP stand mame new VIP stand no na fesientin komo urama near fan Jackie Bekala enso etimi upgrade VVIP section where brand new seat camera stand and so omo etimi install behind both goalposts sabebe timi improve coverage and after dagger to also omo enso etimi upgrade with modern seating for teams and also officials until them near fano dagger to bibia CCTV camera installation bibia enso etimi South Sudan gravels almost on best spread gravels go post na chiwonom sabe ya kind of saying nwura na ebe fufu onom no ebetimi a prevent nwura ebe fu ewatwa ni nan aye Jekri Bekala mo another official sponsor erema Adriana Stars bobo kona ni nan no update yare eba fa Hoho United omo supporters no jamano fatoso other fatoso sa fatoso no deal fatoso na yendi nkomo we no enso Hoho United omo supporters no masa omo si jama pa to say enye fadi agro ni nan no enso ahead of 2026 season omo ebo game area tia so fokwa ni nan no enso update na eba ewo tumade ni so mamene ne ti enso de brokum Chelsea omu game anomo body etia sanenti enso Kumasi Asante Kotoko na ene game amon enso ebono ayatia uroma gate fee anase nyambo do chena rada 30 Ghana cedis popular stand by bia VIP 50 Ghana cedis use nyambo do chena Brokum Golden City Park ehobede na mame Kara United omo team officials omo wura ma to say omo bompai edwampai esra obade nyankopon Allah so ntimi emo na o de second one no ensom ade atoso na bibia atimi akwazo kama we Karara United omo enso team officials na wura ma usomo enso ekosra mpai body free ahemfo a omo ewo tamala to say Sunday omo enso ani bobo afra no Adriana Stars na ebo mame House of Folk omo home jersey no House of Folk home jersey no enra eno mutimi onveli ne kama eno ena Dallas Cruiser South na away jersey no so fama me na bibia ensom entimi enkozo kama enti away jersey no eda so kama na mame House of Folk ena Sancho Koroko both away jerseys no enti House of Folk dia no ena ye no ena B no enso ye Asante Koroko mame omugogi pe jersey A for House of Folk B for Asante Kotokwa ni nano enso update ya yer apana KC Soccer Academy enso announce opportunity enso de Mr. Ntojan enti mame Mr. Ntojan dia KC Soccer Academy omo Division 1 side enso announce sa dia club no omo new head coach for 2025-2026 former Asante Kotoko Bia United player na so legend or say former Black Star assistant coach ene wa join KC Soccer Academy also on enso kona feso watimi enso abona bibia akwaso kama out to say enya fadi agro na frontier fan Aminu Mohammed enso akasa ahead of the new season I say wa bana there second chance owo edemano bibia enso because kama because second chance we no akwa ese kosua akwa ese kosua enti second chance na eso timi somuye sabia bibia because kama former Manchester City Aminu Mohammed enso akasa era for second chance be Chem United eri amano ho
second chance for me and I have to grab it. I have to hold it like an egg, you know. I don't have to let it slide again. Bechem United is a big team and is a good club for it. Like young players like me, they give a lot of opportunities and they help a lot. That's why I'm here, and I believe we could go far. And when I was in the house, I got some little offers. You know, people talk to me like they want me to come and stuff. But I think those clubs are one of the biggest, clubs in the league. Not even in Ghana, they know them also in Europe and stuff. So the pressure there is too much, And I want somewhere that I'm gonna take my time. They're gonna have time for me, let me be on track. That's why I choose Bechem United.
Enti we and some former Manchester City starlet Aminu Mohammed and Mohammed Aminu and some ready to join nano update here about so no be giving a best and Bechem United ahead of the new season and so on so na yankwa Asante Kotoko communication director lawyer Safu Duku lawyer Safu Duku Esquire and so akasa na enra on your sister station Remianom, sporty. FM for Kodin Commodity to Dra. Say, Yan and Tiaso Penity and Swede, Karim Sito. Edible to Dra, as a Kotoko team, no, more enough rest. And Ama as a team no fatigue, and so I said, so and correct. Say, opinion and some kind of and because nya enough rest ahead of the new season. Yentia lawyer. Safu Duku.
You've also expressed similar concerns because reasonably you should have taken at least a month's rest
after every season.
After the main season. Unfortunately, or fortunately, we were compelled to travel to South Africa. Just on our return, we had to prepare for this top. In fact, we had wanted to pull out of the top 4, but for other reasons, we decided to go, and if for nothing at all, to give some of our new players the chance to assess them. That's exactly what we talked about. So, but we made amends in the Champion of Champions, and clearly you saw that the game had the standard had gone up a bit. So on we are marching to glory. We believe that by the time we play our first match in the Confederations Cup, things would have normalized. But Coach Karim Zuto has a point.
Enti we and some of panitin and so at a lawyer Safu Duku and so to Johnny Nanom and so I update yana yeri epa ewo jumadini so na yemo ram na first ending kon lawyer san 12 din komosa o say place na aha lawyer 12 din komosa o pay fa no aya Karim Zito de batu dwa say place na amosoro mo tefo ho sa e no say place na nkasa no a resolve sa issue no omoso mo kwa kobobo bia omo ensure de omo match omo phone so no e team manager before a match, a day before a match. Yenti lawyer Safu Duku.
We met them last week. They themselves have resolved that a day before a match, they'll give all their mobile phones to the team manager. A day before. And every day, when it's 10 p.m., they'll hand over their phones to the team manager.
But I mean,
so that they can have enough rest.
No, but
Enti we and sama opportunity and so lawyer Safu Duku and so to dwa na yebisan says me place na masam no and some of betimi aka no so most of our Asante Kotoko players no omo experienced players and akotoko asan omo.
Maybe it's because of Kotoko. House of Folk, I'm told, has signed 17 players. Yeah. And people are not talking because they are not aware of it. Yeah. But it's because of Kotoko.
But anyway, let's
please, to be fair to us, look at the signings that we've made this year. Most of them are experienced players. People whose pedigree are Dabo, Donso, Zakaria, and all these guys have been in the system. So
Neymar.
All these guys have been brought on board. Our only concern is that we'll be able to maintain them as we have said. Unless something so serious happens, I don't think that we'll be talking about this same number next year. Otherwise, the fans will not even forgive us.
Enti we and some lawyer Safu Duku and Sherry to Mame Dreams FC. Our new technical team no for 2025-2026 season. Urama aya referent Tomano and aya head coach. Fifi aya Parker aya assistant coach. Said aya second assistant. Konzi aya welfare officer. Sasuna Sani aya goalkeeper trainer. Urama aya Otman aya medical assistant aya Ben aya kit manager. Sasuna Gideon aya physio and Abbas aya video analyst. Inti so far so very good. When Dream Steps won't come out and I'm petty Sunday to that. Mame John Jamani Mama Kasa or sister Godfellows and to it me Remo. I used to $3 million at the see. I had 100,000 and I said 100,000 capacity stadium. I was takwa. I had dear more a bino and ya dear umbetimi. I spend more. Umbe from no more catch say across Aya regions no money stadium no. Ombe frɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo go fields sika ɔmo spend no na face ɔmo kyerɛ ɔmo kwan ɔmo fa so a ɔmo si yɛntie His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
We promise to build stadia in all the new regions and the regions that don't have modern stadia. So as I speak, the Ministry of Sports and Recreation is doing the design and the costing for the new stadia, and Upper East is one of the regions that has been captured to receive a new sports stadium. That also is under the big push. What we're doing is Takwa Goldfields built a stadium, a standard stadium, for their football activities. And I was surprised to learn it costs about $30 million. When government of Ghana has built stadia, it costs hundreds of millions of dollars. But for those of you who have gone to Takwa and see their stadium, this is a standard stadium, and I think it takes about 5,000 or more, or is it 10,000 people? And so if they could build it for 13 million, government too should be able to do same. So we've asked them to find out the architects, the designers, and everybody who did that stadium, so that we can replicate it in our other regions that don't have a stadium.
And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama area to sir, Abino anasa go first. Timia Yusu $30 million. Edia see a 10,000 capacity stadium. I don't know buying to me, yes, because I buying to me stadium now to say stadium will and number $100 million. And some answer to me as standard stadium. I'm from na kwanya fa so mo ye your mom draw and brains behind Takwa stadium no omo be the same thing e ama ada regions na omo ni stadium ni na no update yar na urama de Emmanuel Ajimambadu ni kanika kasa se afi Ghana Premier League no with sika bom no niema incentives ni ada skirmishes album na ya de league no ebeye de papa ebe very exciting league Ghana Premier League yentie Emmanuel Ajimambadu former Blasters midfielder.
More interested in this year's Premier League because of how a lot of things have changed in the game and the kind of new coaches, new tactics, variations, and a lot of things that will be on board. And I can tell you authority that they will be balanced with opinions about players, injuries, respecting all the teams. You will get into details to know the preparation of the teams, the coaches, the new players, the formation and tactics. Very, very, especially the club like House of Folk has really prepared very well after changing their coach. The coach that came in the last 3 or 4 months have won 2 cups for them. He had changed the mentality of the guys. Their preparation was on top. And gradually, I think we are getting the full experience back. And it will be very exciting, especially when they go down by 2 goals against in the top 4, when they were able to came back strongly and win the game. So this is the kind of analysis, the games we watch. And Kotoko as well prepared very well. And they will be going to Africa as well. They're playing cut early when they went to South Africa. Toyota Cup and won and came back. And also did very well in the MTN FA Cup as well. So we have an interesting place, interesting league. And I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see the supporters and our viewers in our church station like TV3 and Bonia TV.
Of course, definitely you'll be part of that. But
Enti we and sama Emmanuel Ajimambadu and share to trying nano update here eba na yenwura na fesu yenti nkomo ewo nia ye frano urama yadia opportunity and so Alfred Nelson a former Hohoi United coach also Karim Zito ewo enough to win the Ghana Premier League for Asante Kotoko yenti nsama ono so editudwa.
No, I don't think so. Kotoko is a big team, and they've spoken to him. He knows what the team wants. So I think it's rather going to help him to push because that's the target for the team. So it's going to help him so that he will push.
Of course, and with what you've seen from Karim Zito so far, from last season when he took over with 6 games to go, playing in the Gal Cup for which didn't go well for them, winning the champion of champions. Do you think he has enough to be able to win the title for Kotoko?
I think so because he has lots of players and he's one coach that he always gets the job done regardless of the situation. So I think he has ample time to talk to his players to get them. But I think from week 5 we'll see Kotoko doing very well. But early stages maybe they might struggle. But looking at their setup, when they blend together and they get the momentum, I think they will be a force to reckon with.
They've signed.
Enti we and some former Hawaii United coach Alfred Nelson answered to Dra Mame near Yafano Kara United Nyamwa come Sunday. Airport game area Tiana Stars na Nyamiro Crane urama VIP 20 Ghana cedis regular 10 Ghana cedis na urama apprentice fano aya Fancy Gadam and Rahim and Fesu DR omunyina ebe perform live ewo aye Aliu Mama Sports till before game no enso atimi ahase to say enye for the agro credit on some monty mamenye another birthday no na yem fancy enso ewo honom we Mr. Jake happy birthday and confirm Mr. Jake ono and marketing manager erema Franco Trading Enterprise boss nyanko ponshraw na ontratre wa shemu na onyumfro adum mfonko adumo wa shadada de aka ana enkwatenten ena afeso apomuden pa ena yesre no ade afi oba de nyankopon ho onkoso a na ontratre wa shemu na onyumfro adumo mfonko adumo from Anafi Musa Tenda happy birthday to Jake marketing manager Edema Franco Trading Enterprise on Kings TV GH enti yede si enso ewo ho otu se enye fadi agrokra enti yebaba na first yaba bedi nkomo na nyamia no krani mame mbo mpanyimfo abaso ohwe initiative so ma sha ase ye because nyambo ene ewo Accra Sports Stadium near Fano Fancy anase Stoneboy ebe performing president himself His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enso ebe ba enti urama aseda ana afeso abasobo na mede momo se ye ni say ya ebe ma bring back the love no enso atimi aba enti yenkoso a e ma ne nye se ye na enne nko a yenkoso na ye ntanye se be ya ye league no attraction anase ebetimi attract manfo amomude omusika abewuram because yenya Stoneboy yenya Fancy Garamon and other artists omo performing my electrify perform before the start of the game and I said during the game ebasa ya ewo fear the fan of these artists you know yebetimi abrani na no yebetimi anya access yebetimi anya kwanya atimi awuramo akwa perform and asa akwa heke nu bi and now to the artists so clubs no perform some more perform here with mo fans am for the sake of mo fans and for the sake of the love am what my football nti eya music asem no monte so at least normal charges am dey charge ne there and come betimi ateso dey am 50% say ya ebetimi aginja supporters no mo fans no omu nya access to mo no ebenya access to mo nti I think say with that no ebetimi aboa say etimi replica yetimi replicate sa ade no ede kɔ ye local aye clubs and other clubs ni be ti se bia nka sunwan ha bia brekum artist omo no ma gidi no bonafo artist no ma gidi bia bayara uwuram hoho ya na edo ma uwuram stadium every match day no ma perform ama league no any stadium o emu ayede enti I think say with that no ebeboa na bibia so atimi akoso kama no ma otu se enye fadi agro enti ya me kɔ na before amekɔ no aye mame nchi ababa wa ye frano aye Esther Okumase aha dromuni de hye kron Esther mame nchi na no pai nyamia no krani de besi bia wa brabom no se unwu ya unim de obenya enti de ato de akoso bia no ono ba de nyankopon enenim de esse ene de esesi enti de asibia no ono ba de nyankopon be hye wanan ono bade nyankopon ne be show nkran obeka ho na feso watimi enso aso wakomam na waboa eyade na mum so no nyankopon se ommo ho ban anase onka ho a omma de pa encho enti Esther babi obia na mabe show wo nyankopon koso na onka ho aha enti na 7 pm beba na feso yede aye live commentary no enso area ba aye bobo quality enso ede aye House of Folk ene Hoho United na omo ababo ede ewo Ghana Premier League no to say enya fadi agrokra ni na no enso eye ho nsama yere eba na bema obibi kana
well my membrum na kakra bi on the Ghana Premier League enanwumre e sha ase no and of course member I mean in Pinfo Abaso omo ye no meeting bi ase de be ya I mean love no ebe den ebe sign aba niema ebetimi akoyie ye league no ebe attractive e wo hono so me hwe anim say clubs no do say ohwe the Hoho United for aye kwan ya mo faso osha in the I mean season kwan ya ohwe omo bass ya omo brand kama the way to hear how I must launch omo kits ni ade no it tells them this time around your clubs no ade a omo I mean niema omo ye no ade a kosora ma ye game no iden attractive or one more now no financial aspect I think say I mean the GFA has tried or more possible best or more ediska crying about I mean your league in the so what I'm expecting say you be hunu I mean the competitiveness the standard of a player you be free players no one more so yeah pay for Abaso and then you'll be ahead the kind of coverage you be television so yeah class and the best of luck yeah say beat me at Ghana football dimpa said the I mean in the near future no I know be one of the best league in Africa.
Okay, enti ayat and our tenin kano over team the top 4 aba top 4 teams for Ghana Premier League this season.
For now there is okay bobe too much is we are number teams no
me top 4 no ya semo I don't know for top 4 man.
So see as me can me out of fire base like mechanic but also me hunu performance no team no ahoden and some me say no e be a team no bet me is there yeah
okay mate
so say teams ni be wa ma hu omo pre-season but we won I mean hu omo so oko me come prediction bi an ma anya fair to omo ama head and omo pre-season no so that's it.
Okay. Na wahu hawa how for no faso brande omo ho no ba unim with hawa sisia no yasha so mo ya de no I think say mpayimfo nto aso ana omo nyesa because man say artist ni bi ne nyambo Sunday say fancy gadam beko ye can say Tamale Sports Stadium Stoneboy ne so oba across Sports Stadium president eba sa na eboa because bia for example nka bia Aduana Star say nanka ono so local artist all honom no nanka omo de na aba bia anye even Domakra bia ebeye Brekum na say bono artist no mo de na akọ bia Brekum so saa wanchi eba sa ma game no kra no sign to bring back the love on our year cano eba
the artist no so no say so Emma I mean publicity no encourage
that is it
so the beya ibenya the fans of and that's more follow music no
that is it
more follow football no so we nyina anya attention na you know
okay because the reason why I make us answer about artists no so charges na mo born omo de ma in a normal omu shows omo bono say edru sa so omo nte so because say bia oje 2000 na bia oje 5000 20,000 obetima ate so bia be 50% won dey me pa che no be ma ura ayinu mede ade bia sandu sesi na yenye hu adwuma sesi yenso emfama
Samsung GH watch time we no dey o dey mu ye kakra etimi ko pa o hey dia koi
na I say oh get na mo studio ha mo ya mi hu hwe
easy mother we go
ma who flew away Di fano to so mame fano to so na yenye aye adwuma na kama enso emfama na fi so bra fomo wo de na to mo bra fomo na bibia enso enti wo de dika fano to so ansa wey aye a birthday wishes from yankasa me wo fa ase me bibia se weba se men wishing Adam for Priscilla Ajay a very happy birthday. Sunyan Atronia Station eho na oya adwuma otonton Roberts ne na sefo nti Priscilla Nyankopon hira ona onkoso na wanim enye hire very beautiful lady onkoso anon tretre wahie mo botai ono obade Nyankopon do ba asase so omo nuru botai so onkoso na onyumfra adumumfo onko adum omo onye hira nti Priscilla Ajay from your ankasa a very best friend so we about to laugh say memfa for the case so na memfa a very blissful birthday and for more on Kings TV GH. Enti on this note yemfa nsi na de aka bia no ye de beba e wo dwumade so 7 p.m. shiaye na yemfa update no enso emfamra once again Medina Osman Jovari Ahmed Ayat otenenka Samsung G8 oni Ahmed Ayat de omuti video mu a eyero Yee, avieta pana mafota no ase. Hey, ayasemo. Enti ulama Ayat ene Samsung G8. Omo ena boma chi down. The chief executive producer Ken Hale. Do want to make assalamu alaikum.